What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today with our Malus Darkblade campaign. Total War Warhammer 2. Alith Anar, the dirty jerk, has ambushed us. So I haven't got a chance to play in a while, and I'm not sure what the state of the world map is right now. But before we do anything else, we've got to deal with this fight. He's ambushed us. I'm not sure how I managed to let that happen, but I done got ambushed. So, I know his army is powerful. I know he's got tons of, like, shadow warriors and stuff that we're just not going to be able to catch. So, I don't know what we're going to do here in this ambush. I could kind of cheese it a tiny bit, pause it in the beginning so I can kind of get my bearings. My hands, you just heard my knuckles crack. My hands are, like, frozen. It's freezing cold outside. And I just came in. So, I might want a second as I kind of adjust my micro a little bit. Our Lord in the front with his crossbow. We've got a Master. One of our best units here. Definitely going to be the Witch Elf. Okay, let's actually pause it for a second. I don't even recognize this map. Look how cool this is. We could retreat into this gulch here. There's no way we make it to the top of the ridge before we get wrecked by Lothern Seaguard. The problem is our opponents have the ranged advantage. So we may actually want to chase them. Instead of like retreating into here and try to set up some sort of Helm's Deep where they just shoot at us, we should probably go out and meet them in open combat. They've got Swordmasters of Hoeth, though, so things are going to get a little bit tricky. Okay, let's do some shenanigans here. Let's go front line. Oh, no, why did you... Sometimes that happens. You'll see here, I ordered them kind of perfectly. And then I went to spread them out, and it changed. Now they're on the edge for no reason. It's some sort of weird little bug. See if that fixes it. Sometimes changing the numerical value of their control group can help it. See if I can do like that, maybe. Does that work? No, it didn't work. Very weird. Well, that's clearly not what I want. So let's do something like this. Control group 3. If I can't do what I want, then I've got to do the best I can. We will use these guys as a bit of a screen for our flanks. We definitely want, see if this will allow us to group them correctly. We want our ranged units. Nope, it puts our Lord not in the center. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Very weird. Definitely want that off, boom. And then for our Dark Riders, we want them to go wherever they won't be contested, because they have multiple Illyrian Reavers. Let's keep them behind the front lines for now. And then our artillery bringing up the rear. Put that in high group 7. High group 6 this. I'm very curious what you guys would do in this situation. I'd be interested to know. We will bring the repeater... or Reaper rather, bolt thrower up to here. I don't want it to have to travel very far. So because of that, let's rethink our formation a little bit. We can probably much more easily back up. Let's see. Let's get the spearmen in the front. Let's alter this a little bit. I think the only way we win this is by being hyper methodical. So what I'm trying to do is make a choke point here with this cliff. Go one here. That'll work. Let's get these guys in the crux. They can stay here and protect our flank. And then 5. Let's get our archers there. Get him there. It's all about the distance that they have to run. That's what I care about the most. And let's go ahead and unpause it and watch our army execute, hopefully. I moved everyone in the right spot. But yeah, I don't want to have to move these guys. And what do we shoot at? I mean, Swordmasters, probably. The most easily abusable units that they have. Definitely the Shadow Walkers. We just have no answer to them. It's kind of miserable. We need to push forward wherever they have them. Shadow Walkers, we need to engage them. But they can kite us into infinity, basically.
We are ready. Merciless warriors.
See what we can do. We cannot just let them shoot us. So let's push forward. Don't know where Alith Anar is. He's going up and around up top. Jeez. Okay. Let's go there, start shooting. Get our lord to start shooting at something. Might as well bring these guys up. Let's keep them in the center. And let's turn off guard mode so we can chase them.
Slay them. Make them bleed. Cold-blooded killers.
And they can't chase Illyrian Reavers, obviously. Okay, let's go that way. They're gonna let me get on some of them. Man, look at the damage that we are sustaining. Get in there. She's got a fireball. Let's use it. Fortunately, some of our dark shards are shielded. Damn. Getting crushed. And there goes... Okay, can... Oh, no. I thought this was a different spell. Damn it. I'm messing up left and right, guys. And there's Alith Anar. The odds of us winning this were basically 0. They have, like, an incredibly annoying... We'll let them rampage and do more damage. They have an incredibly annoying kite build that we have no answer for. We were not ready to fight this type of army. Nor do I think that we really realistically have a chance. The best we can hope to do is hurt them. Yeah, there's not much we can do. And sadly enough, an ambush is like an insta-kill. Like, we're not coming back from this. Our master's in here fighting. You guys can keep shooting. She is getting absolutely dumpstered. She needs to get out of there. Bring them back. Run! Yeah, she'll get a few kills. 27. Man, Shadow Warriors are brutal. Yeah, this was never gonna go well, guys. I was not disillusioned. We're outclassed in every front. The most we could do was hope to hurt them, but they had so much range. Their entire army is ranged. I don't know if we have a single army that could efficiently deal with that. Sucks. So Alith Anar is going to crush us. Man, Shadow Walkers, though. Jesus. Shadow Walkers are a unique unit to Alith Anar. All High Elves can get the Shadow Warriors, but he gets the Shadow Walkers, who, in addition to being just stronger versions of Shadow Warriors, they also apply poison. Where was that fight? Oh, that's right. I left him sitting outside. I thought we would be reinforced, but of course when he attacks us, he attacked us in ambush. He basically like lightning struck us. Feels bad. I don't think he can take the city, which is all I really care about. And they're suffering attrition here. That's good to see. Alright, I'm going to need like a split second here to remember what all is going on, because I know I'm trying to recruit armies. Oh, we can do another ritual. That's pretty good. Imminent rebellion at Watek. Do we have anyone nearby that can respond? Probably not. We were headed over to the Golden Tower. We are not currently at war with Hexoatl, but we probably should be, and I'm sure we will be after this, because we're going to take the Golden Tower. It's a place that generates scrolls as well as gold. Just go ahead and grab this last point in Doombolt. You know what? No, let's finish off Chillwind. That's a spell I actually occasionally use. It's going to take us another turn to get there. Let's come in here. We'll move in a bit. Go into ambush stance. See what's up. Last thing I want is some huge stack of elves to come my way. finally, we managed to get our Canine Assassin into this army. We could bring her over here. But now we have a huge kind of influx in gold because we just lost an entire stack. Which normally is a terrible thing, but right now, not so bad. Because we are recruiting quite a bit. Let's get that master in this army. Very good. And what are we recruiting now? I think I was going for Shades. And I think I was waiting for them to finish Shade Production Building. Is that the case? No, maybe not. Maybe the Shade Production is in Nagaron? Yes, I think I'm waiting for production for unit production buildings to finish in this province. What is our production in this province? Can we make something that I can't otherwise make? I don't think so. So what do they have on me? I can't get my sisters. But I could charge out and meet them with this army. And that's probably enough to beat them. But I would much rather force them to fight me in a siege. Even if it holds up my my Sisters of Slaughter. If I had these 3 Sisters of Slaughter, I would charge out 100%. Just let the garrison take all the fire and then clean up with the main army. Impossible. So Drina here is taking damage. Never. Looking like she's going to the Frozen City here. Oh, I'm very happy to see that we have something of a force here. I mean, we've got a garrison of 15 plus 9 units here. You know, we'll just pump her. Let's get 3 more Blackheart Corsairs, I guess. That's probably all it's going to take to hold. We've got a Chaos Army also on our doorstep, trying to knock it down. So Malekith could come and try and reinforce, but you got to be careful, because let's say I come to reinforce and I leave him right here at the end of turn. He'll just leave the siege and kill Malekith and then go back to sieging. You got to be really careful how you do that. So I'm waiting one more turn, I do believe. We want to get Black Dragons, we want to get Shades, and I think we also want to get Heavy Cav. Do we have Heavy Cav coming? I see Black Dragons. See the Warlocks. It doesn't look like we have Heavy Cav. Am I missing that from some other building? No, I don't think we do. Interesting. So, to get Heavy Cav, we need the Dread Mance. Do we not have the Dread Mance here? We do not. Okay. I would have liked to get Heavy Cav, but I mean, in lieu of Heavy Cav, Doomfire Warlocks certainly works. Going for Shades next, and Black Dragons. I could also see an argument for grabbing some Scourge Runner Chariots. I just don't want to be sitting still for a bunch of turns, not recruiting anything. I'm tempted here to get a Hydra. Or maybe even a Reaper Bolt Thrower. So my idea is, and of course once he's on Seraphon, I think is the name of his dragon, he'll have the Siege Attacker attribute. For right now, we don't have the Siege Attacker attribute, which is something you gotta have in your army, so that I don't have to build siege equipment whenever I attack. I'm gonna get 1 War Hydra, and then next turn we will be able to get Hard Executioners, Black Dragons, and we'll be able to get Shades with Great Swords, probably, is what we're going to want to get. We also should probably recruit another army. Where to do that at, though, is the real question. We don't want to do it here because Prone Hellebron is kind of absorbing all of that. Our recruitment options here are slim. Alright, what's the map looking like down here? Are we still being prejudiced against because we confederated? I don't think so. I think that effect has worn off. And they should really be our friends now.
Very well. I will.
It might take a turn or two before they go up to positive. Okay, what is our army looking like, and who's coming to get us? Did we just lose Venom Glade? I think we did. We lost Venom Glade to Alariel, of all people. And we were getting ready to move down and strike our terrible vengeance. Let's get the Dark Elf port. Let's make some money. What are we going to put as our last 2 buildings here? Probably should get some higher level recruitment type stuff. I could definitely see getting a Dread Mance, because we don't have one in the immediate area. Let's go for that. And that's going to pretty much eat up the bulk of our forces. I think I was hoping to come and get this, but now that Alariel is here, we're going to come here. It's going to tank our income, because we're going to miss out on... Yeah, we lose 3k because we left Haggrave. And we're just going to seek to counter her. Even this small army is still pretty damn scary. We'll just basically run at her with Black Ark Corsairs and try and tangle her up. I think that's really the play. Anything else? Anything else that we can do up here? Not with no gold, that's for sure. Gotta get rid of Alith Anar. He's stopping me from, like, completing my stacks. I can't have that. This guy's good. He could move to the mainland. His loyalty's high, so I'm not worried about just leaving him there. The real thing is our Black Ark. I think I forgot to move this once or twice. And I want to say, you know, through the course of this campaign, I've mentioned it a few times, but I've been kind of confused about... And we'll go to heal. Are we healing? We're not. I've been confused about why my Black Arks seem to suck at going into open seas. And apparently that's an idea they realized was stupid. And they, I think, are removing the attrition, deep sea attrition on Black Arks. So it never has made sense to me. I thought for sure they were immune to it. They're not. It was just kind of a bad design. So we need 3,200 from something. We're not going to get it, sadly. But we could use it. Anything else we want to do this turn? We did have the right. Let's perform the right. We're going to get a dilemma. And we're going to get an opportunity to get another free unit here. And a good free unit would be... I'm never upset to get a free sorceress. Let's just go for another... Let's get another K-Knight Assassin for fun. And he appeared right here. We have no items to give him. Kind of give you a little rundown of our access to items here. And we'll send him to go and join this particular lord. Okay, anything else? I don't think so. We are about to get a rebellion here. We could... Might be a good idea to go this way. We miss out on some of her movement. Is she going to get there in time? That's 4 turns. Nah, we'll stay here. Alright. Let's roll it. And there's the Skaven Rebellion. And just as expected, they're going to besiege us, but so will these guys. They might fight each other. And then maybe we can attack the scraps. Ooh, we're losing trade agreements. Because of a confederation. Ah, that makes sense.
And no power in creation will stop me.
So I think we were denying their peace treaty because eventually I want to take this place. Yeah, check that out. We'll see who wins there. I think they have to fight each other, really. Alright, Golden Tower here was not taken by Chaos.
I am still able.
We are going to declare war on the Big Toad Man.
There'll be no retreat. Blood for
Beautiful.
none.
And that's a cool little fight, but we would crush them, so I'm just going to auto-resolve that. They got some cool units that we haven't really seen too much of. And we are certainly going to occupy.
Shut up, demon.
We get a slaver. Okay. That's income in all provinces. Seems good. Alright, what do we want? We were just basically getting this guy strong. Get him some missile resistance, sure. He's on a mount. He's kind of a big target. Makes sense to me. And here we were going for... We wanted to buff... Was it... I think it's this. Favor the Fortunate. So that's 12 charge bonus for our Blackguard of Nagaron, Hargan of Executioners, and our Knights. As well as 12% weapon strength and 5 armor. They have to be at rank 9. Or is it rank 7? Let me see. I think it's rank 7 and above. Yes, rank 7 and above. So not all of them are there yet, but they will. So all of these guys get buffed. Our Cold One Dread Knights get buffed as well. All 3 of these. So they should have just gotten plus 5 armor, plus 12 weapon strength. I think that's the case. I think, of course, it affects Regiments of Renown as well. I think so. They're at 100 armor, they're at 105, because they're not quite ranked up yet. So it did. Awesome. That's a great bonus. And their charge bonus is 36. That's awesome for an infantry unit. And then next we could do like Confer Bloodlust. But the big thing is we want to get Kindle the Fury. And it gives us an even bigger AoE buff around ourselves. Okay, so now we are in possession of the Golden Tower. And let's see what buildings we can make here. I know it's a special building for other races. So, the Temple of Hecate, of course we want that. It gives us a Black Dragon and a Sorceress there. But the unique building is the Golden Tower of the Gods. 450 income, 5 public order, plus 8% research rate, and then income from all buildings in this province. That's definitely something you want to make. We don't want this. We want to get a garrison in here as soon as possible. And also the Temple of Hecate as soon as possible. And we own Sotek's Trail, but we need to own Zlatlan, which we'll very shortly be seeking to take. Okay, they'll move at the end of turn. We'll chill here and heal. Alright, she's just going to continue hanging out next to the Rat Boys, who for some reason are not getting wiped out. I feel like something's a little rigged with that. Ooh, we can get a Bloodrack Medusa for them. Let's go boom. Recruit like 1 unit a turn will help her to keep her loyalty high. And unfortunately we can't reach this turn. If we go in there, we'll zoom right by if we stay in like full speed ahead stance. So I wanted to make sure I upgraded this turn, because we need to get a garrison in here. Slave Gate. Protect it from the elves coming back and taking it from us. Oh, they're about to have a rebellion. We might not be able to keep that at all. We'll see. I would like to keep this. It's a bit of an investment for me. But they just don't have the garrison strength, and they're too far out. Very interesting. The situation here.
Unlikely. No.
They're still suffering attrition.
What is your dark purpose?
They are suffering attrition as well. So this particular unit, let's pick the healthiest unit we can, so we can get a generally good idea of what they're going down. So they're 83 right now, and next turn they'll be at 79. So they're going to lose 4 units trying to siege us.
Blood Queen of Harganeth.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Alright. What else were we going to get for our boy? Shades with great swords. 4 of those. And then the last 2 might just be Black Dragons. Got a little bit of cav. We've got our ranged component. I would probably ditch the Hydra and maybe 1 Blackguard for some, they call them Lizard Limos. The anti-infantry version of the Scourge Runner Chariot. I forget the name of it right now. This is the Cold One Chariot. I think this is fine. What do we got going on here? Okay, we have enough to upgrade that. Where did Ilario go? Okay, if you're waiting for me to recolonize that, you're going to be sorely mistaken. I'm not about that. Because what'll happen is I go and recolonize this, and then she attacks me when I'm at like 20% HP or whatever. Let us... She might be going to the circle. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go out in a kind of disorderly direction. I want to stay above 25% in my movement. That way I can ambush. If she goes north here to the Circle of Destruction, fine. If she starts heading towards Claran, we might intercept her. We'll have to just see what she does. But I'm confident that we can beat her, especially if we get an ambush. That would be a great get for us. Okay, otherwise, what's our situation? Our situation's so crazy right now. Let's check out the Cult of Pleasure.
Yes. What do you
I'm waiting for this to
believe
turn
of
yellow,
us?
and then it'll eventually turn green. I can probably ask them for some money.
Denied.
You know what, I bet they would give me 800.
I think not.
Nope. Will they give me 500?
I shall.
No, they might give me 300, but that's not worth it. We can always wait a few turns and crank that up a little bit. Yeah, where else are we fighting right now? What else we got going on? This is in trouble. Public order +4, it's too late for that. It is sadly too late. We're going to lose that place. I don't want to lose Watek, though. And it looks like they're getting a pretty strong rebellion there.
Dark Seer.
Since this belongs to Teotihuacan now, and we're at war with them, or not Teotihuacan, since it belongs to Hexoatl, and we're at war with them, we can consider going over here and start taking stuff. We don't have to hang back anymore. I was trying to keep peace with Krotgar, but that peace is over. We can do some sort of scissor move. We can come in with her, take Teotihuacan, which is the capital, and then come in with Malus, take the Serpent Coast, and then the Temple of Skulls, and then the Cursed Jungle. We could do that. Or take the Serpent Coast and then bounce out with Malus, and then use her to try and take the rest. She's got a pretty strong army. It's not horrible. She's got some good components here. If she has to fight Mass Saurus, though, she may be in trouble. And I'm a little worried about this random rogue army with their level 35 lord that's looking like it's going to try and run over here and do something. Decisions. Okay. Well, let's go back up to Nagaron real quick. Almost forgot we had the altar up here. And let's just upgrade this. Okay. Everybody's good. 2 more turns. Now, a fully fleshed out Malekith is going to be a real powerhouse up north. Him and Hellebron, but we have to get their armies finished. That's the big thing. They're really messing with us by not letting us finish that army. I expected, see, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Blades, we fight.
And we can't stop her. She's really undoing a lot of what we've done. I just have to hope that we can reach her, that she's put herself in a bad spot.
I will murder anyone to get what I must.
What would you like? I'm going to not do that, and you are hopefully going to pay me some gold. Okay, no dice. Let's keep the Skaven happy for now. We're already fighting on so many fronts. We gotta pick our battles.
My power grows.
Okay, no big deal. And they only sacked us. Whoa, what's Skrok's faction doing here? They've been confederated. Interesting. I don't know what kind of treaties we have with them. Because if they have just left... Wow, look at all the stuff we just picked up. Jesus Christ. See if we can use any of that. Okay. Looks like it's mostly for lords. We gain a bunch of followers for lords. Okay, let's do this first. We know we're doing this. We're a little bit injured, but I'll happily take a fight if we needed to take a fight. Take arms and armor. We get heavy iron. Pretty huge boon. And a little bit extra gold. Perfect. We could use that. Now we could come over here and try and reinforce our fortress. And I think we should do that since there's something along the way for us here. Okay. Go as far as we can. And we can level her up here. That's for all provinces. So I don't have to worry. She can hold that just fine. And finally the Cauldron of Blood for her. Very good. We'll do this next turn, and then we'll try and move down to the Fortress of Dawn before they get taken. I don't have very high hopes of that. But let's see what our treaties are looking like with Skrulk. We're very friendly with them. We could make friends. But I think they're probably crushed. If we take this place from them, which I'm pretty damn positive they can't hold. They've got 2 armies here, though. We might be taking the last place that they have. I don't care about your goofy allies. This place is mine. Let's put that there. Auto resolve. Good, good. We'll occupy here. And now you've got to come to me. Income from trade. Recruit rank +1 for War Beast. Could try and give that to, like, Malekith before he recruits his Black Dragons. I mean, there's something to be said for that. Try and get them 1 rank higher as we recruit them. I don't know how necessary that is. I like increasing my post-battle loot. I also like just having someone who's really good at assassinating. But he's probably, for the most part, going to be used in combat for a little while. So let's give him Dance of Death. Just make him just a little bit more effective. And a scrap. The gold mine's already built here. That's great. And now we're going to get rid of this recruitment building. Let's go in here and see what else. We're just going to get watchtowers, perhaps. Yeah, seems fine to me. You're chilling here. 10. I like that. See, there's a lot of money to be spent there if we so choose. Okay. Let's come here and crush these guys. We'll meet in the middle. Beautiful little, like, pincer we've got going on now. And we've finally done it. We've unlocked the Chill of Sontar, a relentless killing machine, and the Siren of Red Ruin. Once one of the most beautiful sorceresses of Garan, the Siren's malicious wails channel her anguish into blasts of pure, unbridled hatred. And we get a Dawnstone, which is a pretty damn powerful item. Happy to see all of that. Now, go for Eternal Hatred. Let's get Kindle the Fury first. Living flesh is the crucible in which the spark of violence grows to a roaring, unquenchable flame. Alright. Let's upgrade her. Can you hold anything? A Famir Balefiend. Hero success chance for a sorceress. And a chance for stealing items. Cool. Would have been nice to have that equipped beforehand, so maybe we could have benefited from it, but that's okay. Buff that. Let's move you before we end the turn. I'm not sure why. There we go. It wasn't letting me, like, hover over and click. But we're good now. Golden Tower. Get that popped up. And then here we want to make room. We've got 2 incredibly powerful units that we want in this. So you guys are gone. Chill of Sontar, you have made it to the party. And then lastly, I think I was going to get rid of one of my Reaper Bolt Throwers. And then just like that, huge power spike for Malus. Oh, and we can see now, Queek is still here. Oh, we done messed up. Oh, we done messed up bad. I couldn't see this 3rd army. At first, I could only see one of them. I could see, I think it was this one. And then I could see both of these, and I was like, oh, all I see is a bunch of slaves and clan rats. We can beat both of these with this army. But now I see that Queek is still here. And Queek has a real army. Rattling guns, warp lightning cannons, doom flares. He's got Jezzails, Deathglow bombardiers, poison wind mortars. He even has some storm vermin. So I think Malus can kill all of them. fact, I know Malus can kill all of them. It's still a tough fight, though. The question is, will they come down here and get their revenge by taking her out?
Merciless one.
Something that I'm going to do right now, though. We're going to recruit a lord here. Preferably someone that we've already had. I don't like that I can't see what their current loyalty is, though. I'm very tempted to just pick up a fresh sorceress at a higher level. Vicious, Weapon Master, Disciplined, I like that. I also like campaign movement range. She's a 2 to 7. I'll take a 3 and 8 over that any day. There's probably some better numbers here, better than 3 to 8. If not, though, yeah, 1 to 6. She has the best trait, but yeah, let's go for, where's the 3 to 8 sorceress? The one that's vicious? She is a shadow sorceress.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
And let's get her some units to help her hold versus the Skaven. Take Melkoths. Let's take a Pendulum. And then perhaps Inspiring Presence. Getting the extra large reserve could be nice as well. So my idea is just to get some AoE for when we fight the Skaven. I mean, a single cast of Penumbral Pendulum does a hell of a lot of damage. Do we want to upgrade that? I think so. I think we go for the upgraded Pendulum. That might be enough to turn the tide. They've got a lot of catapults, which sounds good because it'll wreck my guys on the walls. But then it's like, what do you fight me with? Right? Your catapult crews aren't going to be able to come in here and take the city from me. I should be able to hide competently from them. So this is Danar. This is one of my masters. Get him Weakness of Horde. And can we catch Alariel? I think so. I think she done played herself. And she's in Force March stance. So she's even weaker than normal. Quick save it. And let's take her out. And then we can recolonize our area that she destroyed. She should be the only army in this area that we have to worry about. We'll check before we do recolonize. That's an expensive thing to do, and it's also going to put this army out of commission for several turns. And also, the longer we keep them in this province as opposed to our original province, we lose 3,000 gold a turn. Pretty damn significant. But even this army is quite annoying. We're just going to want to run right at her. Trying to recognize the map here. Yeah, we'll be sprinting in her general direction. Alright, let's lock in. Let's actually lock in, but take off guard mode. I want to be able to chase them. I want to chase them everywhere they go. You guys are both on foot. Huh. Need to level y'all up. Got a weird kind of mismatch of units here. We need to be careful with some of these because they're very fragile versus what's on the other side of the battlefield. They can be effective, but they're very, very fragile.
Sorceress of Grant.
Let's perhaps just put all these guys in a group together. I'm going to try and snipe her out with my lord if I can. And everyone else's job is just going to be to, like, not die. And to get value where they can. Especially my 2 aerial units. If something starts to run, I'm going to rely on them to chase it down. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Get them going that way. We'll scoot up here. Let's go around these buildings now. And I feel like the Ravagers of Rakarth could do a pretty damn good job of harassing the back line and really pulling them in a lot of different directions. We're going to have to suffer through some Sister of Avalorn fire. She's healing right now, which I don't think does anything. Complete waste of magic because everyone's injured, but they were injured. Nope, we're going to dodge that. They were injured beforehand, which means they can't actually get any additional health that they haven't already lost in this particular battle.
Battle ready.
All right, everybody's looking good. We got to stay moving with our Lord, or we will take damage.
Moving.
Let's go in. We've got regeneration. We've got a ward save. It gives me missile resistance, so I'll pop it. Bring these guys in. Get these dudes coming in as well. We'll just charge them into the back here. We could just sit and shoot. Nothing wrong with that. What's our sorceress got going on? Oh, nice. Well, I should have been looking to line this up. That's for damn sure. Yeah, we killed her.
Beastmaster.
That happened so fast. Let's get a burning skull. Should get quite a few kills. As long as it doesn't go into my guys. Which it might. Oh god. It's cooking some of my dudes. No, there it goes. It turned. That was pretty beautiful. I'll take that. And then we'll just buff everything there. Come on, guys. Get in. And we're going to use our Lord to chase down this handmaiden. Let's pump his stats. Give him a little bit of healing right now. She is an anti-large duelist. But I don't think she'll be able to do much here. We want her just to sit still. And yeah, let's get these guys in for their proposed purpose of chasing stuff down. Now we're going to take them off of range and just pull them in. We can actually, I mean, we can still do that. We can have them shoot while they run. No reason not to, really. Some of our units got a little toasted. Anything else we could or should do? Hard to say. The masters could have been brought in, of course, but none of that was really necessary. Snipe out the leadership. Give them a brick wall that they have to fire against. And then, just surround them. We had the numbers. Had they been a full 20 stack that was healthy, battle could have been, you know, much more difficult. They should all be dead. I shouldn't have to be killing them. These Tz'arkan here. It's a rare sight. Gotta love their skin. They're like rose-tinted skin. It's very cool. Very different from the regular Tz'arkan. And they're absolute tanks in the battle here. I don't think I'll have to fight them again when they're in their forced march stance. But just in case I'm wrong, I like to get a few extra kills. Alright, there we go. Tiny bit of lag there. 2 kills. Man, he only got 2 kills. Very important kills. And he's going to get a trait from Malariel. I don't remember what his trait, well, what her trait is, rather, when you kill her. But we'll see in just a sec.
Execution is in order.
Okay, let's go for the replenishment. Replenishment equals gold right now, because the healthier we are when we go to recolonize, the less gold we have to pay to do so. Gone. Knocked her out. And another income from trade, another envoy. More overseers, Jesus. Look at all the stuff we get. So the Never Queen. The High Elves will have to find a new title for the beloved queen, as she certainly isn't around forever. So +4 public order in a local province, that's great. +10 growth in a local province, also great. But Winds of Magic power reserve for the Lord's army. So that's cool. That still affects our caster. That's very good. So we're going to stay in our province to keep regenning, but next turn we're going to come here and take that right back. We're going to rebuild this up.
Lord of the Wild Thing.
Level here. Can she equip any of that? She cannot. You did a good job in that fight. Go for evasion. I really want to get piercing bolts, though. That's the spell I was looking to cast. Nothing for the master. Could put them on some sort of mount, but I'm looking to get them both on Dark Pegasi. For now, we'll just keep buffing their melee attack. Tempted to get the Elven healing here. Beast Slaver. Sure, I'll take that. That's a really powerful augment. That'll let him snipe out pretty much any large target. I can dig it. So we've got 6,700 gold to play with. Bodyguard. Envoy. Overseer. Wow, all good stuff. Sure, you can hold the Dawnstone. You might end up being quite strong one day. Don't really want Soothsaying. Let's start pumping her melee defense to get ready for when she's on the Cauldron of Blood and her melee defense takes a huge hit. The way I like to look at it. Okay, this is all getting done. We can pump this to its final level.
Supreme sorceress of Grog.
They're taking that damage.
No.
What are you looking like?
Shattered realm.
So, healthiest one, once again, 85. They'll lose 5 more units. You can't take this from me, man. There's no way. I'm not going to lose a 27 unit battle versus a damaged 18 unit battle. It's just not going to happen.
I have a great
Do you love me, Maratha? You do not. Okay. You gotta say that you love me. Go on and hold me. Okay. Who else? Who else and what else? Malekith next turn can come and deal with Gron's Rebellion. 18 is not a bad place to leave him at. His last 2 pickups are Black Dragons, however. That's quite powerful, but it's going to take him 3 turns to recruit that.
Cease your provocation.
Grond, however, actually, we probably don't even need to defend Grond. Look at Grond's garrison. Yeah, Grond is the strongest garrison we have, probably after Nagaron. Nagaron's got Cold One Dread Knights and Blackguard. Yeah, and Shades. I don't see anybody taking that. We could probably chill and get our dragons. And then if they're still having a problem, we can deal with it then. I'm just a little worried about her, and I wish she could actually run away a bit.
Dreadlord.
You, though, I want to give you... Let's give you a Medusa. Sure. We move there. You're recruiting.
Supreme sorceress of Grog.
Just want everyone trending upwards in terms of loyalty. And I think that's it. Let's roll one more turn here. We're banking a little bit of gold, which feels weird. Right of the War Master. Get a giant... Where do they go? At my faction's capital. I think is... I hope is here. Haggrafe, but is probably actually all the way in the bottom corner of the map. We could give that army a full stack down there of hyper expensive beasts. So it probably wouldn't be the most well-rounded, good army. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. And we don't have the garrison to back us up. Can we beat this? If it wasn't Queek's army, if it was those other 2 weaklings, we'd probably be just fine. Damn. Well, guys, I think this is going to be the beginning of the next episode. We've done some pretty cool battles here. I took some punches today, but next time we're going to try and beat Queek. Hopefully we can. If we can repel him, that means Malus doesn't have to do as much work down here. And he can go off and do other things. Otherwise, though, we're going to lose this army. Not to mention this settlement. And then Malus is going to have to go and finish cleaning up the Skaven for us. Whew. We've got to fight back Alith Anar in a siege. We've got probably an ocean battle to look forward to with our Admiral. And I may save up some gold in 2 turns and just get a giant army of beasts. And see what that gives me. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.